Hey everyone, and welcome to day 4 of my Pilates challenge. Today we are going to do a full body Pilates workout without any props. So just need your body weight, a mat, carpet, or both. Okay, so we're going to start coming on our hands and knees. I'm going to move my mat a little away from the couch. It's always a good idea to have some space. Okay, I filmed these in my living room or my bedroom just so it would feel like an at-home workout environment versus being at the studio. So hopefully it has had that effect. So we're gonna start on the hands and knees today. Let's just warm up with a couple cat-cows. So let's press the spine up, pull the belly button in, really round out the back, and then drop down looking up. Nice stretching. Let's just do 2 more. All right, and back in the middle. Okay, we are gonna start with just a little warm up for the full body. We're gonna take our one leg out, opposite arm, and we're just gonna do kind of a little bird dog exercise, except for we're just gonna lower and lift. Nice job. Keep that leg straight, keep that arm straight. Last one, hold it at the top, just pulse. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Go ahead and set the hand down. Keep the leg up. What we're going to do now, keeping the hands under the shoulders, we're going to lower down and we're going to press up. So we want to keep those elbows in tight. This is a little play on a tricep push-up here. Nice work. Keep that leg lifted, keeps the glutes engaged as well. Keep those elbows tucked in. We're going for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Nice job. Keep the leg lifted. We're going to bring it out and in. Take it to the side and in. Getting it through a little different plane of motion here. 2 more. Last one. Nice job. Bend the knee. We're going to straighten the leg. So a little hamstring curl. Just warming up. All right, keep the foot flexed and the knee bent and little pulse for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Okay, we're gonna take that leg, keeping it lifted. We're gonna bring the knee and cross over to the other side and lift. So we're gonna bring it across and lift. You might be feeling this in that other glute, that supporting leg. Just 3 more. 2, and 1. Nice job. Lower that knee. Maybe sit back for a moment. We have to do all of that on the other side. This is where you can challenge me, see if I can remember everything. So let's take the leg out, opposite arm. We're going to lower and lift. Doing awesome. Keeping that core involved here by just having that instability as well. Has that reach. Okay, hold it at the top. Pulse, pulse. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Just the arm goes down. Going to keep the elbows tucked in as we lower and press away. Just 4 more. 3, 2, and 1. Nice job. I can already see I have a problem with kicking that leg, so I'm just going to take myself off the mat. Okay, so we're going to take the leg out to the side and back. We're trying to keep it lifted. Your hips range of motion might mean that your foot is a little closer to the ground when you take it to the side. That's okay. We all have that one hip too that's a little tighter than the other. 4, 3. This is a great one too because it gets the obliques. Last one. Keep that leg behind you, bend the knee. Little hamstring curl. I'm going to make my way back to the mat because we don't have to kick out again. Awesome job. Okay, keep the knee bent, flex the foot, little pulse up. Up, up. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Okay, we're going to take the knee behind you and up. Behind and up. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Bring it down. Nice work. We're going to come onto our belly. We're going to do a couple of back exercises as well as another version of a tricep push-up. So just getting those arms a little more today. We're going to start though with both arms out, reaching out. Take a deep breath in and exhale. Just let yourself relax for just a moment. And then we're going to take our opposite arm and our opposite leg and lower. So we're lifting and lowering. You're getting the glutes here. The whole back side of the body is engaged. Nobody really loves doing back extension exercises, but they're very necessary. For 3, 2, let's take both arms, both legs up. Nice work. Just flutter. For 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. And lower. Nice job. Hands come right underneath the balls of the shoulders. Elbows tuck in. You're going to use those hands to push the floor away from you. Keep your elbows in, so don't let yourself wing out. And then slow with control. Lower back to the ground. And press away. With control. Lower down. The slower you go down, the more this will feel challenging for those arms. So try not to let yourself just flop down. Okay, on this next one, we're all going to go up and we're going to stay up. And then we're going to go just halfway down and we're going to stay. And then we're going to exhale all the way down. One more like that. So we're all going to press up, hold it, take a deep breath in, exhale halfway down, take a deep breath in, exhale the rest of the way down. Nice. Okay, press back into child's pose. Always feels good after doing all those back exercises. Okay, last little stuff for the lower body before we finish with core. We're gonna go onto our side. We're gonna actually start laying all the way flat. The top hand can just go in front of you. This keeps you from rocking or rolling forward and back. It's just there for support. And we're gonna start by just lowering and lifting the leg. And this is a really kind of a low movement. It's maybe just higher than hip width. So just a little gentle at the start here. Focusing on that glute medius as we lift. Sometimes if you're like me, maybe feel the hips there, feel that muscle engaged. Make sure it's working. Should be starting to feel a little bit heavier. Nice job. Okay, we're going to hold it at the top. We're just going to make some little circles or pulses, whatever kind of resonates with you more. It's not really a perfect circle, so maybe pulsing. And then switch directions. Nice job. Okay. Now this one's going to be more challenging. We're going to bring the leg forward and back. And we want to not let our upper body swing. So that's kind of where the challenge is here. We're not really worried about going back behind our leg. We're just mostly focused on that forward motion. For 3, 2, last one. Okay, we're going to hold it out front. Go ahead, actually bend the bottom leg. That's going to help. Hold that leg out front. We're just going to pulse for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Bend that knee, roll onto your back for a moment. We're just going to do 5 big bridges, kind of feel stuff out before we move to the other side. So just lowering and lifting for 4 more. 3, 2, and 1. Nice job. Okay, we're going to roll to the other side. You can swing around if you want to face the same direction. And let's go ahead and start with that bottom leg bent so that we have that extra stability. So we're going to lower and lift. And again, it always hits faster on the second leg. So if you're already feeling that leg feeling a little heavier, it's just part of Pilates, right? Always feel it a little more intense the second time around. Okay, we're going to hold it at the top and we're just going to make little circles. Or maybe you feel it more intensely on just that side that feels weaker or tighter. Whatever it may be. And reverse it. Nice job. Okay, we're going to bring that leg forward and back. Forward and back. For 3, 2, last one, hold it out front, pulse for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Nice job. Roll to your back. Okay, we are going to do those 5 bridges, and then we're going to finish strong with some abs. We're going to stick to the Pilates classic ab workout today. Nothing too crazy. So let's start, though, with just a couple bridges. We're going to go for 5, 4, 3, 2. Last one, let's hold it up at the top. The bridge is always like my favorite kind of reset exercise. Okay, we'll lower. Nice job. Okay, so we're going to start warming up the the abs with just the classic 100 is what we call it. So we're going to lift head and shoulders up, hands are down by our sides, and we're just going to make little beats, little circles with the arms. So we're inhaling for 5 circles and we're exhaling for 5. That's one way to do the breathing for this movement, or to take really fast little breaths. So it would be like I prefer a nice deep inhale and exhale, focusing there. Now, if it's too much for your head, you have 2 options. You can take one hand behind the head, just do one arm at a time, maybe switch every couple breaths, or just rest your head, bring the legs up to tabletop. This is also an option for a more advanced version, is to bring that head and shoulders up and bring the legs up. And if you want to be, more at the advanced level, that other one was intermediate, excuse me, you're going to bring the heels together, straighten the legs, and you can take them as close to the mat as you're comfortable with, or uncomfortable with, we should say. You want to keep that back in the ground though. So for me, right about here, if I take my legs any lower, my lower back's going to pop up off the mat. Maybe put your hand on your abdominals, really feel that arch in your belly, those abdominals working. You're doing great. We're just going to do 2 more deep breaths. Last one. And exhale, pull one knee into the chest. Reset here, head and shoulders is lifted, and switch. And switch. We went straight into a single leg stretch. If you need to rest your head, simply just rest the head, keep moving the legs. Or take your hands behind the head. It's going to make it a little more challenging for the core, but a little easier for the upper body, or the head and shoulders, head and neck. Doing great. Our next work exercise is going to have our head resting. So keep it going for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Nice job. Pull the knees in. Okay, rock side to side. And then bring the legs up to the ceiling. So for this one, if you want, you can take those hands, make a little diamond underneath the hips for your legs up. Or you can have them on the ground, wherever you feel best stability. We're going to take one leg at a time down to the ground and lift. Alternate sides. So the hands under the hips allows you to take your legs a little lower without feeling that arch in your back. So it's a good intermediate spot to be. You'll also notice it's okay to have a little bend in the knee, because you, like me, probably have tight hamstrings. Really getting the lower abs and the transverse abdominis here. You can even lift the head and shoulders if you want to add a little more challenge. But this exercise was about resting the head, so maybe keep it on the mat. Nice job. We are almost there. We're going to do one more of these. And bring the knees into the chest. Take the hands out from under the hips. Okay, we're going to finish with the double leg stretch. So kind of similar to that single leg stretch we did. We're going to lift up into this little ball though. And we're going to take both arms and legs up overhead and then swing the hands around. So again, I found myself too close to my couch. So let's start over here. We're going to take arms and legs, reach around, pull the knees into hug. So to modify this one, you can keep the head, the hands behind the head, and just lift the legs up and down. Or you can just move the legs out, keeping the hands out. Right? But that full version, you're going to reach and hug. And reach and hug. Nice job. For 5, 4, 3, 2, Last one, hold and hug. Nice work. Okay, feet to the floor. We're gonna do 5 bridges to finish here. So we're just gonna go 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Hold it at the top and lower. Nice job. Cross an ankle over the knee. Pull that knee into the chest. Give those hard-working glutes a little love. And switch sides. That was all body weight, no props. Hopefully you enjoyed it and got an effective workout with just your body. So maybe save this one for if you're traveling or somewhere where you don't have anything like a ball or a band or a gym. All right, we'll take the legs straight, reach those arms overhead. Give yourself a nice deep breath in here. We're gonna exhale and roll up, reaching wherever you can reach. Toes, feet, calves, maybe just wrap around your sides of your legs. Give yourself a little stretch here. And you are done. Thank you for joining me for day 4, and hopefully you'll make it through the whole 7 days strong.